Hello, this is Mike Liepke. Welcome to my video presentation and tutorial on how to sign documents electronically with Authentisign. Authentisign is the software package that we use here in the Greater Syracuse Association of Realtors Board. And it's pretty widely used. There are other ones out there, and it works very well. And it's very simple, very easy once you've gone through it once or twice. So I'm going to show you step by step how to do it, and you'll all be experts in just a minute or two. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, here I am in my email. Now the way this is going to work is that I'll create a document package, and I basically label places you need to initial and sign, and all the documents will be presented to you. You get a chance to review them, and if necessary you can give me a call. We can walk through the documents side by side over the phone and explain whatever questions you have. But at some point in time it's going to be time to sign the document, so this is going to show you how to do it. So you're going to receive an email that looks similar to this. It'll be from me, and it'll say Authentisign invitation to review and sign documents for, and then some sort of identification of what your package is and whatnot. So the first thing you need to do is open up the email, and you'll notice the email says Authentisign signing participant invitation. So if it's the first time you've used Authentisign, one of the things you need to do is set up a password and set up your signature. So you'll notice that I sent this to I'm a buyer at a certain email address, and then we'll go down through here, and you can either click here to begin the signing process, or there's an icon down below that says click here to sign, and then it says this invitation was sent to you by me with my contact information, and there's more information down through here. So like I said, you can either click here or click on the pen. So we'll do that to get started. Now this is a short document, 9 pages. Don't freak out, but some of these signing documents are going to be 20, 30 plus pages. All right, the first thing that's going to happen is, if you're a new user, is they're going to ask you to identify your signature. Now you've got two choices. You can either select the font style here, so we can select this button here, and if you like this one, you can click on that one. You hit save. It'll change it to that font, or we can go maybe something a little fancier, and you have to click the radio button and then hit save. And so it does. This is what your signature will look like, and this is what your initials will look like. Or if you want to draw a signature, you can do that. Now you can use this on a tablet, on a computer, even on a smartphone. But I would caution on a smartphone because it's kind of difficult to do, especially if you're going to actually draw in your signature. And I'll do that for you in a moment. But the on a tablet you can draw with your finger. On the computer you can draw with your mouse. The thing is, on a smartphone, there's not a lot of real estate there, and sometimes some of these sections here, like up in this area here, and if we scroll down, you'll see some other buttons down here. Sometimes they'll be off the screen and ready for you to click on, but you won't see them. So it's a little bit difficult. I've had clients that have used their cell phone before to sign documents, but so it can be done. But it's a lot easier on a computer or a tablet. All right, just to show you that you can do this here with drawing a signature, we'll set this up. We'll say we'll draw the signature. Now I've got the box here. So you click on your left mouse button and hold it down, and when you let go, it'll stop. So I've got to type out my signature, which is I am a buyer. So we'll see how I can do here. I'm a. All right, I unclicked, and it saved that for you. And now for buyer. I hope my second grade teacher's not watching this, because I'm sure I'll get criticized for my handwriting. All right, I'm a buyer. All right, so once you get that set, you hit next. Now they want to do initials. So we'll do this a little differently. You notice I'm clicking and letting go in between. You don't have to hold it all down. So you can, but it's going to draw as you move the mouse when you hold your left button down. So let's put some little periods in here too. And let's see, just to check to make sure, I think if you go, yeah, you can do clear down here. Again, see that button was off the screen, you wouldn't know it was there if you didn't do full screen, which I fully recommend. So we do clear, and let's go back up and do this again. And let's go with this. Oh, it makes nice periods there. Okay, we're going to adopt that as our signature. Click that button. Okay, so when we actually sign the documents, either a signature or initials, this is what's going to be substituted there. And just let's say we decide that it didn't work out as well as we wanted. We're going to go back and select a font style. We'll do this fancy writing, and we'll use that. So once we finally get around to setting up our signature, we're down here to accept. Okay, so we've got the documents will open up itself now. And what you should do, up here you've got your buttons. Don't hit start yet. Go take this opportunity to scroll through the documents and actually look at what's being presented here. And you'll notice that this is, when it gets to the point to sign, it's going to bring you to this first block here. It's going to say sign here. You'll click it, and there's an auto date associated with it. So when you click it, the date will already be filled in. So it's that easy. Every time it says sign here or initial here, you just click that bubble, and boom, that signature we set up will actually go into the document for you. So it goes through all of these things. So this is a buyer, a new buyer package, and notice there's an initial there for I'm a buyer. Another page, and a signature on that page, and again with an auto date. Go through the whole document and actually review what you're signing. And as I said, if you have questions, contact me, call me on the phone, and we'll walk through this side by side with over the phone, and I'll explain everything to you as if we were in person. So if I can scroll right up back to the top. We've looked at the document, we've reviewed it. Just make a quick mention. You'll notice my name's on here. I'm signing as I'm a buyer here. But what happens is when I set this thing up, I'll set the sign here in the master document. There'll be a bubble for me to sign here. So when you get done signing, then immediately I will sign right after you do, and then the document will be completely executed. So we go up to the top and we say start. And what it does, it'll take you to the first field. Now the first field is down below, and if you were on a full screen, you would see that. So what you need to do is scroll down a little bit. Just to show you how this works a little bit, if you happen to miss a place to sign, let's say you scroll down too far, you miss that one, it's got I'm a buyer here. You click on that one, it'll bring you the next one. See, one of 6 mandatory fields, it's going to take you back to whatever you missed. So it puts the initials in there. Let's go back up to the top, that one I skipped over. It'll actually bring it, well, let's leave that. We'll show you, it'll bring it back to that. Okay, we need to sign here. And all you have to do to sign is just click. Now that your signature's set up, it puts it in there for you. And we'll sign this one. And sign this one. And we notice we're back to this one. So we've got 5 of 6 done. This is the one we missed. We do this one, and we're done. Now, if you do go through here, you'll see the automatic dates were put in. Initials. Another set of initials. Signature with an auto date. Once you're done, 6 of 6 mandatory field signatures are complete. Now we hit complete. And then you select complete signing. And the system will process. Oh, here's where it adds the password. I thought that was in the beginning. Okay, good to know. It's been a while since I've gone through this as a new user. So you want to put in a password. make sure it is something that you're going to remember easily, or put it away somewhere so that you can refer to it at another point in time. Okay, I put in my password, I confirmed it, add the password. Okay, and then you get a confirmation page. You successfully complete your portion of the signing. This is the name of the signing, and this is the electronic signature thing that I'll keep on file when it comes to me in the email. So if there's any question, I can pull that out. And here's my contact information. So it's that simple. Now you can close down your email and you're ready to go. So if you have any questions, review this little training video. When it comes time to sign, I'll give it to you as a reference if it's the first time you're going to use the system. And hopefully this tutorial will work for you, get you through the process, so you'll be comfortable with it. But again, I'm always there. I'm always a call, a text, an email away. So feel free to contact me if you have any issues or problems. Hi, I just want to show you one final step. After you sign your document and anyone else that needs to sign, they will eventually come back to me. I'll do my signing, and then the signing will be complete. Once that is complete, then you will get this message, final signing, final revision. It'll come into your mailbox, and this is a way for you to get a copy of everything that was signed once everybody signs it. So if we click on this and take a look at it, we'll see that it says attention to me, letting you know that everything was signed. Now you've got a couple of options here. You can save or print the final document by clicking here. Download a copy of the certificate, you won't really need that. Access the signing dashboard, that's for me. Get your own. So basically you want to click on this one to save or print the final signed document. Click here. It'll open up with Adobe Acrobat, hopefully, if you have it installed. Either that, or you can just sign it, save it directly to your file. But we'll take a look at it. All right, so here's the final document all signed. You notice that Authentisign puts these little banners up here to show certificate and so forth. There's a little key here that you can see when it was signed. It's got a timestamp on it, and you'll see that my signature is on it now. We can scroll through the document. The whole thing is completely signed by all parties involved. If you go up to File and you say Save As, yeah, see this, you're going to get this. You're going to get this copy here. It says that you'll only get a blank form, so you don't want to save a blank copy. So you can either print it, you'll have a hard copy, or if you do cancel, if we close this down, go back to this area here, save or print the final document, click here. When it says open with or save, just say save, say OK, and then you'll put it wherever you want to put it. And then you can name it whatever you want. This is going to be the name that I set up for the signing, name of the signing document. I'm going to cancel out of here, but that's how you would do that. And if I go back up, this is the message, the notification that came in. Now just one final note on, let's say husband and wife are both signing as sellers or buyers, and you're using the same email address. What I can do is I can set this up. Each one of you will get your own email. You'll either both get them at the same time if I set it up so that anyone can sign at any time, or what I can do is I can set it up so that one person signs and then the other one won't get a notification until that person signs, and then the other person can do their signing. You'll both have your own password, but since you're sharing an email address, there'll be two separate emails that will come in to ask, you know, either the first person to sign and then the second person to sign. So you'll have to do it in sequence. Make sure you sign your own copy. You don't want to click on the signature block for your partner, although it'll amount to the same thing, but still, you should make sure you sign the one that's actually addressed to you. So again, if you have any questions, you can feel free to call, text, or email me, and we can do it in tandem over the phone. So hope you've enjoyed and learned and benefited from this training video, and we'll be talking to you soon. Thank you.